hot, it's humid. It's one of the most physical and mental challenges of them all. It's Singapore. Welcome to Free Practice.
Test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds. today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Programme complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
And that's it, practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye. As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying here in Singapore. That wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. Things have changed slightly around the Marina Bay circuit. 4 corners have been taken out, the lap length reduced to just over 3 miles. That might be a welcome relief to the drivers, might be even more of a relief for their brakes. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Russell, Hamilton, Perez, Sainz, Tsunoda, Stroll, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Albon, Bottas, Leclerc, Joe, Ocon, Sargent, Magnussen, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And joining me in the commentary box once again, Naomi Schiff. Hi, Gnomes. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
It is certainly an interesting time in this set of regulations because, as you know, when a new set of regulations come out, everything changes and you always wonder who's got it right. Well, we know the Red Bull are the ones who really got it right the last couple of years. But now you can see the rest of the grid slowly start to catch up, and there's really only so much left for Red Bull to get out of these regulations. So it is interesting, and the pack are catching up.
experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Condition still looking good. Okay, Yuki, engine's running very hot. Engine very hot. Let's try and pull out from behind the car in front and cool things down. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. Okay, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean. Push, push. Yeah, we should be happy with this. Yeah, honestly.
Flag for your Grand Prix race winner, Oscar Piastri. Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.